Hello everybody, I'm back down here in the north field. I'm gonna go ahead and try to get it finished ripped. Like I said, I got about a third left. We'll try to get it done today so we can get water back on it and see how it works out with all these rips in it. So I'll go ahead and get started. Well, I finally got the Northfield all ripped up. I'm a little worried about this end. You see this end's real sandy. So the sand came in when the wash overflowed last year in the floods, and it brought this and washed it down. So if water still ain't gonna make it down this way, what we may have to do is come in with the skid steer or something with a bucket and start scraping this off to get it lower so we get water flowing. I see already too that we have a little bit of a high spot out here, and so when the water comes in, I think that's what's diverting it going north. You kind of see the line, the darker green line that goes that way, so that's kind of which way the water flows. So we might have to come in here and start cutting this down if we need to try to get water flowing towards us. So it did take a little while to get that done. A couple things was the ground got harder over here, so I slowed it down just to make sure that the rippers were staying low. And I was watching sometimes and they weren't quite getting the 6 inches I was hoping for. So that's another thing we try to do, is if we're not getting water, is we'll lower the rippers down and see if we need to cut them a little deeper, see if we get it coming this way. Then also I had to start from over here at the irrigation pipe and drag this way towards the trees, and I wasn't able to turn around and come back and rip this way, just because I would stop at the pipe and there'd probably be about a 15-foot gap up to the pipes. I don't want to sit in there and then try to cut those grooves to match. So it was easier just to come back to the pipe and rip down the field, but it did take longer to do that. So but now that we got it all done, we'll be able to get water back on it, see where the water flows. Hopefully, like I said, we get it in those areas that were kind of dry. So the next step is get water on it. So please like our videos, subscribe to our channel, and leave us a comment. Thank you.